Hi, this is Chris at Orange Coast College's Art Department, covering how to use the Wacom Ergo stand with a Cintiq 24-inch Pro. Now, if you're going to be using our studio with the Cintiq Pros, you really need to look through this whole video so you know how to operate the stand. Now, the best way to think about this stand is it's got sort of two settings for the arm, up and down. Right now we're looking at it up. So this would be a typical situation where you could use a keyboard and a mouse, or you can use a stylus. So you can draw, you can use your keyboard. If you really like having one hand on the keyboard, this may be a good opportunity for you. Another way you could use the arm in the up position is by using it as a standing desk. So to change the angle of the Cintiq on the arm, I'm going to grab and squeeze and just tilt to where I want it. And now I can use this in a standing desk format. So many people like to stand when working on a computer or drawing for their posture and for their body and back fatigue. So this may be a good opportunity for you. The other way to operate the stand is with the arm is down. And so to bring it down, there's a lever right in here. But you should know that there's not a lot of resistance on the arm when it comes down. So it's good to support the tablet when you do it. So I actually like to make sure I have my arm underneath rather than around, so that when it comes down, it's still on your arm. So when the arm is down, there's multiple angles that you can have it at, and that kind of depends where the tablet is resting on your table. So this would be another situation where you can have a keyboard and a mouse. You might also want to think about using the Express Key remote. This is magnetic and it sticks on the lower part of either side of the screen. So this is a nice way to work, so you can be sitting here and working as well, but you should also think about which is the best angle for you. So you can continually tilt this back and tilt it back until it's at an angle that you want. So here, the arm is all the way down, and I can actually get this near flat, and I can work just like this. Now, when you're working like this, you have less access to the keyboard, so you want to, see which works out best for you. Another way, which I tend to like, is if you pull the whole base towards you, like this, you can essentially get this to overhang the edge of the table, and you can operate like you've got a sketchbook in your lap. So you can come on down just like this and find that angle that works best for you. This is a great angle that I prefer. So it's nice and close with you. You don't have to hold your arm out. You can even rest your elbows on the armrests of the chair. So to get this back up, you can lift until it clicks into place, and then grab these side clamps and change it. You might have to just lift the base if it's slid over the edge of the table. So there's up for the arm, or there's tablet resting on the table. And it might rest on the edge, it might overhang and rest on the ring. You can change those things. The main thing I want you to remember, though, is don't pull the lever and let the weight of the tablet come and hit the table. Support it, and just remember, keep your arm under here when you pull the lever, and it can't come rushing down. So I hope that's helpful for you. Another interesting thing that the tablet can do is rotate. So you may want to work at an angle that's sometimes making just the right stroke, you want to rotate your canvas, which you can do in Photoshop, but you can also just rotate the tablet on the stand so you can make that stroke that you want. You can also orient it so it's in vertical position. If you just have a really vertically high proportioned piece of art, you can work the whole time and the screen will reorient itself to you when you're working vertically. So I don't expect to see that use much, but it's good to know that it's there. And I hope that this lab turns out to be a place that you can make great art. See you soon.